Why Hilsa fish leave the sea and come to the river. Every year, why do thousands of Hilsa leave the vast, safe haven of the sea and make a somewhat suicidal decision to rush towards the rivers? Think about it, their chances of survival decrease significantly during this long journey. Yet what is such an irresistible pull that drives them along this perilous path? Is it just instinct? Or is there an incredible plan of nature hidden behind it? Let's uncover today this scientific mystery, intimately connected with the life of our beloved Hilsa, which is an integral part of the culture of us fish and rice Bengalis. The birth of the mystery. Hilsa is not just a fish. It's a piece of joy on a Bengali's plate, a glimpse of a festive mood. But hidden behind this joy is an incredible life and death adventure. When the breeding season approaches for adult Hilsa, which grow up in the salty waters of the sea, they rush towards the freshwater of the rivers. Why does this happen? The reason is very simple yet profound. The salty water of the sea is deadly for their eggs. If they lay eggs in this saline water, they can be destroyed, and the chances of fry hatching from the eggs are almost nil. Therefore, to save their offspring, Hilsa must make this dangerous yet essential decision, to risk their lives and embark on a journey in search of freshwater. This is actually a brilliant strategy of nature, where the survival of the future generation is the primary goal. Anadromous life cycle, an epic journey. In scientific terms, this extraordinary journey of Hilsa is called anadromous migration. This means they are born in rivers, grow up in the sea, and must return to their birthplace in the rivers for reproduction. Imagine how long a journey they have to undertake. They can successfully complete this long migration due to their strong muscles and hydrodynamic shape. Hilsa usually lay eggs twice a year, mainly in October, November, and February, March. After laying eggs, the small fry called jatka roam around in the rivers and estuaries for some time. Do you know why? Because these rivers and estuaries are a safe haven for them. There is plenty of food here, and the presence of large marine predators is also less. As a result, the survival rate of small jatka increases significantly here. Jatka are immature Hilsa, usually 10 to 25 centimeters in length. When their bodies recover, they gradually prepare themselves for the saline environment and return to the sea after 1 to 1.5 years. There they mature into full-grown Hilsa and return to the rivers to lay eggs again after 1 to 1.5 years. Thus, the cycle begins anew. The story of food and taste. Why river Hilsa is the best. Many people wonder why river Hilsa is tastier than sea Hilsa. The answer lies in their diet and lifestyle. When Hilsa swim upstream in rivers from the sea, against the current, a lot of fat accumulates in their bodies. This fat is the main reason for the incomparable taste and aroma of Hilsa. Freshwater rivers have a higher amount of plankton, algae, crabs, and small animals, which Hilsa eat in large quantities. This extra nutritious food produces fatty acids, especially omega-3 fatty acids, in their bodies, which are not only delicious but also healthy. Additionally, the turbid water and chemical composition of river water also affect the taste of Hilsa. The oil of sea Hilsa sometimes has a petrol-like smell, which is not present in river Hilsa. And when Hilsa come to the river, old waste is expelled from their bodies, and salinity decreases, which further enhances their taste. That's why Hilsa from Padma Meghna is prized worldwide, which is bright and silvery in color and slightly short and plump in shape. Danger and overcoming, nature's plan versus human intervention. Human intervention is now obstructing this perfect life cycle and epic plan of Hilsa. Climate change, river pollution, and unplanned interventions are threatening the existence of this fish. The accumulation of submerged shoals on riverbeds, the reduction of water depth due to siltation, and the pollution of river water due to various industrial and domestic wastes are severely disrupting Hilsa's breeding and migration routes. Previously, where mother Hilsa used to lay eggs in shallow parts of rivers, those areas have now decreased. Excessive fishing, especially catching mother Hilsa and jatka during the breeding season, is having a significant negative impact on Hilsa reproduction. Due to climate change, river temperatures are rising and salinity levels are changing. Even rainfall patterns are changing unusually, which is also delaying the Hilsa breeding season. However, the good news is that we have the means to overcome this danger. Although the solutions are simple, their implementation requires strong determination. It is essential to completely stop catching mother Hilsa and Jaka during the breeding season. By implementing Jaka conservation campaigns and a 22-day ban to protect mother Hilsa, the government has achieved significant success in increasing Hilsa production. In 2002 to 2003, when Hilsa production was below 2 lakh metric tons, it has now reached almost 5.5 lakh metric tons. In addition, it is crucial to protect river flow, reduce pollution, and conserve Hilsa sanctuaries. Only by ensuring sustainable management through these measures will the future of Hilsa be secured.